Hey guys, Joanne here with Newegg TV. I'm here to do an overview on this VIZIO tablet, model number VTAB1008. We've also got two additional items that are sold separately. First up is the VIZIO power adapter and cord. There's one included with the tablet, but this is just in case you need an extra. And next up is the folio case. Here are the items that are sold separately. First up, we have your power adapter with USB cable, and next is the folio case. It not only acts as a protective case, but there are 3 grooves on the bottom here that allow you to angle your tablet for your viewing pleasure. This tablet runs on Android 2.3 on a 1 GHz Marvel Armada 600 series single-core processor. It also has 512 megabytes of RAM. These are the accessories included in the box. First up, we have your quick start guide and some contact information in case you ever need any help. And next up, we have your power adapter and USB cable. Lastly is your cleaning cloth. This tablet is about ½ an inch thick and weighs a little more than 1 pound. And you can see that the edges are slightly tapered and angled so that it appears thinner than it actually is, therefore making it heavier than it actually looks. It comes equipped with an 8-inch touchscreen LCD display at 1024 by 768 resolution. At the top is a front-facing VGA 30 FPS camera for video chatting. On the bottom, if you remove this flap here, is a micro SD card slot. This tablet comes with 4 GB of internal storage, although you can easily expand that by inserting a micro SD card of up to 32 GB. And on the right of that, we have a micro HDMI port, micro USB port for charging and or connecting to your computer, and 1 speaker. On the right side, we have a volume rocker, and on the top, 2 more speakers, a power button, and a headphone jack. Let's turn on the tablet. Slide to unlock, and we are currently on portrait mode, where the capacitive buttons are on the bottom of the screen, and if we switch to landscape mode, the buttons will follow. There is only 1 landscape and 1 portrait mode, so that the speakers are always near the top, and when you adjust the different mode, your speakers will also adjust so you always have right and left sound. Now on top of Android 2.3, it also runs on VIZIO Internet Apps Plus. Gives you something called the Widget Board. Let's quickly go into that. There are 7 screens available. To add a widget to the board, simply press and hold till the widget options appear. Click the one you want, and it should appear on the board. To delete, press and hold. Move it to the trash can when it shows red, and it's gone from the board. Now let's exit. And a little bit about docks. It's this little bar on the bottom. It lets you have 5 shortcut apps so you can instantly access. These are the default settings. To move an app to your dock, simply press and hold, and add to dock. But since there are already 5 existing shortcuts, you have to replace one of them. And there you have it. Now moving on to the capacitive buttons, this is your back button, and tapping this home button twice will open up your widget board. Exit that, and over here on the right is your menu button. In here you can edit or delete from your categories, that category that is on display, add a new category, do a quick Google search. There's also notifications and your settings. And lastly, I want to show you how the graphics look on this interface by playing a little bit of Fruit Ninja. All right, this is a really fun slicer game. I personally love it. Let's click the retry because I played it earlier. You want to slice the fruit, of course. You can only let 3 drop, and it looks pretty crisp to me. I mean, the color, richness. And the point is to not slice a bomb, because when you do, what happens? You die! I want to go over the keyboard real quick because I really like the secondary functions. For example, when you press and hold a specific key, you can get 1 or 2. And for the keys that have more than one secondary function, for example, this 1, you hold it, lift out your finger, and pick the choice that you would like. There are various other secondary functions available by holding down different keys, but I'll let you get into that yourself. Now let's exit that. And one thing I forgot to talk about earlier, when I talked about the notifications, just kind of perused it in the menu icon. You can access the notifications by pressing this little icon here in order to see your downloads or get new messages and the like. Let's exit. And one last thing I want to talk about is a standout feature for this tablet. Because of its built-in IR blaster, you'll be able to use their remote control app as a universal remote, which can control up to 95% of your home theater devices. Right now, it is currently connected with the LG TV in this room, and it similarly, it resembles a physical remote control. Let me just go over a couple of its quick features. Here's your select wheel, volume and channel controls, your input icon right here, and down at the bottom we have your numbers icon. Let's tap that real quick. It'll allow you to change the channel and whatever channel you wish to go to. And lastly is the setup. You'll be able to add a room or add a device. Let's say you want to add a DVD or Blu-ray. And in the next page, you'll see a ton of choices for different brands, and that about covers it for the remote control. That wraps it up for our overview of this VIZIO tablet, model number VTAB1008, as well as this power adapter and cord, and lastly, folio case. I'm Joanne, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to our Newegg YouTube channel. Thanks for watching Newegg TV, and we'll see you next time.